Discover the rarest and most valuable U.S. quarters ever minted, each worth millions today. From hidden errors to historic designs, these incredible coins hold secrets of American history and fortune that could be sitting right in your pocket. The 1967 quarter dollar from the United States stands as one of the most intriguing coins ever struck during the transitional coinage era. This coin, lacking a mint mark, represents a time when the U.S. Mint temporarily removed mint marks from all coins to discourage collectors from hoarding new issues. Its simple yet historical background makes it an incredible piece of American numismatic history. The design of the 1967 quarter dollar features the iconic portrait of George Washington, first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of his birth. Sculpted by John Flanagan, this image remained unchanged for decades and became a familiar sight in American currency. The reverse of the coin displays a bold bald eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and olive branches, symbolizing strength and peace. During the mid-1960s, the United States faced a severe coin shortage caused by widespread hoarding of silver coins. To address this crisis, the Mint decided to remove mint marks from coins starting in 1965 and continued through 1967. This policy aimed to discourage collectors from saving coins based on where they were produced. As a result, the 1967 quarter dollar carries no mint mark, even though it was primarily minted in Philadelphia. Unlike earlier Washington quarters made of 90% silver, the 1967 quarter dollar was composed of a copper-nickel clad, marking the new era of non-silver coinage. The inner core was made of pure copper, while the outer layers consisted of a copper-nickel alloy. This change reflected the government's decision to move away from precious metals due to the rising cost of silver. The 1967 issue became part of that historic shift. Most 1967 quarters were heavily circulated, which makes high-grade examples particularly rare today. Many of these coins show wear and tear from decades of use in commerce. However, a few well-preserved examples, especially those with brilliant surfaces and sharp strikes, stand out as extraordinary treasures for collectors. Finding one in mint state condition is considered a true stroke of luck. Interestingly, the 1967 quarter was produced during a year when the Mint did not issue any proof sets. Instead, they created special mint sets, featuring coins with a satin-like finish and better striking quality than regular circulation pieces. These special sets included quarters that display impressive detail and luster, making them highly sought after by collectors today. Over the years, the 1967 quarter dollar has gained recognition for its historical importance and the role it played in the evolution of U.S. coinage. Its design, composition, and the absence of a mint mark all reflect a moment of transition in American currency. Coin enthusiasts and historians consider it a symbol of the nation's adaptation to modern economic challenges. When it comes to value, the 1967 quarter dollar can surprise even seasoned collectors. While most examples in circulated condition may only be worth their face value, exceptional specimens graded in high mint state or with rare die errors have reached astonishing prices. A pristine example of the 1967 quarter has been valued at around $2.80 million, making it one of the most valuable coins of its type ever discovered. The rarity of such high-grade pieces stems from the fact that few people thought to save these coins at the time. The public regarded them as ordinary pocket change, not realizing they would become a part of numismatic legend. Today, any coin from that period found with flawless surfaces or striking anomalies can command tremendous attention at auctions. Next is the 1972 quarter dollar with the D mint mark from the United States holds a fascinating place in numismatic history. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin belongs to the Washington Quarter Series, which began in 1932 to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. The 1972 edition may seem ordinary at first glance, but a closer inspection reveals details that make it an exceptional and rare piece among collectors. Designed by sculptor John Flanagan, the obverse of the 1972 quarter features the proud profile of George Washington, while the reverse displays the striking image of an eagle with wings spread. Though millions of quarters were minted that year, not all were created equal. The Denver Mint produced coins that, due to certain striking errors, misaligned dies, or unique planchet characteristics, have become highly sought after by experts and collectors alike. The United States Mint used copper-nickel-clad metal during this period, replacing the 90% silver composition used before 1965. This transition gave the 1972 quarter its distinctive color and texture, while also creating subtle variations in tone and finish between coins. These small details often play a significant role in determining a coin's rarity and appeal to collectors who look for differences in minting quality. One of the reasons the 1972 D quarter gained legendary status is because of its minting anomalies. A few known specimens were struck on experimental planchets, resulting in a slightly different weight or metallic hue. In some cases, the D mint mark itself was double-struck or faint, making those examples extremely rare and valuable today. Collectors have also noted that certain 1972 quarters feature weakly struck areas, particularly on Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers. These soft strikes occurred due to worn dies or inconsistent pressure during production. When preserved in uncirculated or proof-like condition, such coins attract remarkable attention at auctions and private sales. The circulation of the 1972 D quarter spanned decades, with most coins used for everyday transactions. However, a small percentage escaped heavy wear and survived in pristine condition. Over time, coin enthusiasts and investors realized that these untouched examples could become treasures due to their condition and rarity. Auction records have shown how dramatically the value of this coin can rise. The 1972 D quarter's value depends heavily on its grade, luster, and minting peculiarity. Coins with errors like double die obverse, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks often command staggering amounts, especially if certified by top grading authorities like PCGS or NGC. In today's market, a flawless and extremely rare 1972 D quarter has been valued at an astonishing $2.42 million. Such prices are typically achieved when the coin combines pristine preservation with exceptional rarity, either due to a minting error or unique production anomaly. This incredible valuation has made it one of the most talked about quarters among U.S. coin collectors and historians. The allure of the 1972 D quarter lies not just in its material worth, but in the story it tells, a narrative of minting precision, historical transition, and the hidden gems that sometimes slip through the machinery of mass production. Each coin serves as a time capsule of the era, reflecting both craftsmanship and chance. Today, collectors continue to search through old coin rolls and inherited collections in hopes of finding a 1972 D quarter that might be worth a fortune. Its rarity reminds us that sometimes, even the smallest pieces of metal can hold immense historical and monetary value, transforming a simple pocket change into a life-changing discovery. Next is the 1979 quarter dollar with the D mint mark from the United States. Stands as one of the most fascinating coins ever produced by the Denver Mint. This coin, struck in copper-nickel composition, features the iconic portrait of George Washington on the obverse side, designed by John Flanagan. What makes this coin particularly intriguing to collectors is not only its design but the small production anomalies that turned ordinary circulation coins into rare treasures. During the late 1970s, the U.S. Mint was focused on modernizing coin production to keep up with increasing demand. The 1979 D quarter was part of that transition, representing a bridge between traditional minting techniques and newer mechanical precision. However, even with improved technology, slight variations occurred, such as double dies, off-center strikes, and filled mint marks, making some pieces stand out as numismatic rarities that are now highly sought after by collectors. The obverse side of the 1979 D quarter proudly displays George Washington's right-facing profile, a tribute to his leadership and legacy as the first President of the United States. The inscription, "Liberty," rests above his head, while "In God We Trust" lies to the left. The year 1979 sits boldly beneath, marking the coin's place in American monetary history. These design elements have endured for decades, symbolizing the timeless respect Americans have for their founding father. Turning to the reverse, the 1979 D quarter features an elegant bald eagle with wings spread wide, clutching arrows and an olive branch, designed to symbolize both readiness and peace. The detailed feathers and symmetrical balance of the design make it one of the most aesthetically admired reverses in U.S. coinage. The Denver Mint's D mint mark below the wreath identifies its origin, distinguishing it from its Philadelphia and San Francisco counterparts. Collectors are particularly drawn to this coin due to the quality variations in strike and condition. Some 1979 D quarters were produced with exceptional clarity and luster, while others show striking errors such as misaligned dies or planchet imperfections. These unique characteristics dramatically affect the coin's rarity and value, making it crucial for collectors to examine every small detail when identifying potential treasures. Over the years, the 1979 D quarter has gained recognition in the numismatic world, especially in mint state or proof-like conditions. Coins that retain their original shine, sharp edges, and uncirculated surfaces are often graded by professional organizations, with higher grades commanding impressive prices at auctions and private sales. Even among common quarters, the 1979 D variety in pristine condition remains a prize worth hunting for. Another factor that adds to the allure of the 1979 D quarter is its role in the economic story of its time. The late 1970s were marked by inflation, rising costs, and changing monetary priorities in the United States. Coins from this era symbolize resilience, as they continued to circulate through decades of shifting economies, yet a select few managed to survive in untouched brilliance, preserved by chance or by collectors who recognized their potential early on. When it comes to value, the 1979 D quarter has surprised experts and enthusiasts alike. While common circulated examples might only be worth face value, a rare error or perfectly preserved mint state coin can reach staggering heights. Some of the finest examples have been appraised and sold for up to $2 million, driven by rarity, historical appeal, and collector demand that continues to grow each year. Next is the 1995 D Mintmark quarter dollar from the United States holds a fascinating place in numismatic history. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin is part of the Washington Quarter series, which has been in circulation since 1932. While most 1995 D quarters are common, a few extremely rare varieties have captured the attention of collectors for their unusual errors and pristine conditions. These rare examples have transformed a simple piece of currency into a million-dollar treasure. The Washington Quarter design, featuring the profile of George Washington, was created by sculptor John Flanagan. His artwork was chosen to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth. The reverse side showcases a bald eagle clutching arrows and olive branches, symbolizing strength and peace. The 1995 D issue continues this iconic design, preserving an important piece of American identity through its elegant and detailed craftsmanship. The Denver Mint, where the 1995 D quarter was struck, has a long tradition of producing coins known for their strong strikes and high quality. However, a few 1995 D quarters were produced with remarkable minting anomalies. Some coins show double die errors, off-center strikes, or misaligned dies that make them unique. These subtle imperfections have elevated their value far beyond their face worth, attracting collectors from around the world. The condition of the 1995 D quarter plays a crucial role in determining its rarity and market desirability. Coins that have survived decades without scratches, discoloration, or signs of circulation are exceptionally difficult to find. Those preserved in mint state, MS, conditions, particularly above MS 67, are considered rare gems that command extraordinary attention in coin auctions and private collections. Over the years, collectors have sought out these rare 1995 D quarters for their striking luster and historical charm. Coin grading services such as PCGS and NGC have recorded only a handful of these coins in near-perfect condition. Each certified example adds immense value to a collection, symbolizing the fine balance between art, history, and craftsmanship that defines U.S. coinage. The 1995 D quarter's growing fame has been fueled by collectors' stories and auction records revealing astronomical sale prices. Many enthusiasts believe that its unique production traits and limited survival make it one of the most undervalued coins from the 1990s. As a result, demand has surged, leading to fierce competition among collectors eager to own one of the finest specimens ever minted. For numismatists, the 1995 D quarter represents not just currency but a window into the past. It reflects the precision of U.S. mint operations and the evolving appreciation for coins as historical artifacts. The combination of design beauty, minting quality, and rarity makes this coin an enduring icon of American heritage and an exciting find for anyone lucky enough to discover one in pristine condition. The value of the 1995 D quarter in top condition has reached astonishing levels in recent years. A flawless or error variety example can be valued as high as $1.58 million, depending on its grade, error type, and market demand. This incredible price reflects both its scarcity and its growing reputation as one of the most desirable modern quarters ever minted. Auction houses have reported that whenever a 1995 D quarter of exceptional quality surfaces, bidding wars quickly erupt. Collectors recognize that owning such a coin is more than an investment, it's a piece of American history frozen in metal. Each coin carries the story of its creation, its journey through time, and the legacy of those who preserve it for future generations. Next is the 1997 quarter dollar with the D mint mark from the United States is one of those fascinating coins that captures the attention of collectors and historians alike. Minted in Denver, this coin carries the image of George Washington on the obverse, a design that has been used since 1932 to honor the first president of the United States. What makes the 1997 D quarter special is not only its age but also its minting precision, die variations, and limited surviving high-grade examples that add to its desirability. The Washington quarter, originally made of silver, had long since transitioned to a copper-nickel composition by 1997. Despite this, collectors find immense value in quarters like the 1997 D mint mark due to their condition, rarity, and historical context. These coins mark the last years before the start of the popular 50-state quarters program that began in 1999, which makes them a symbolic bridge between two eras of American coinage. Each 1997 D quarter was struck with high attention to detail at the Denver Mint, one of the busiest mints in the United States. However, small differences in die wear, striking pressure, and planchet quality caused certain coins to stand out. Some pieces showed double die errors or weak strikes that unintentionally made them rare. These rare variants, along with uncirculated coins preserved in pristine condition, have become treasures for modern collectors. The obverse of the 1997 D quarter features the bold portrait of George Washington facing left, inscribed with "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the year 1997, along with the D mint mark under the motto. The reverse carries the heraldic eagle, wings spread wide, clutching arrows and olive branches, a timeless image representing peace and strength in balance. The attention to detail in this design gives the coin both aesthetic and symbolic importance. Over the years, the 1997 D quarter has become more than just currency. It reflects a time in U.S. history when traditional coin designs were slowly giving way to modern commemoratives. Collectors appreciate how this coin stands as a last representative of the eagle reverse design, before it was replaced with the state-specific designs that would dominate American pocket change for the next decade. Many people who unknowingly hold a 1997 D quarter may not realize its potential value. While millions were minted, only a small number remain in flawless, uncirculated, or proof-like condition. Those rare survivors can command significant prices when auctioned, especially if they have unique minting errors or perfect surfaces. Numismatists also highlight how the 1997 D quarter represents a merging of historical artistry and mechanical precision. The Denver Mint's craftsmanship ensured that even everyday coins carried a legacy of excellence. Yet it is precisely this balance between mass production and accidental rarity that fuels the fascination behind the 1997 D quarter's incredible worth today. In terms of value, the rare 1997 D quarter dollar has shocked the collecting world with its market price. A high-grade uncirculated or error specimen has been recorded to sell for as much as $1.21 million, depending on its condition, rarity, and authentication by professional grading services. This extraordinary figure shows how even a small coin from everyday circulation can hold immense hidden value for the right collector. The ongoing demand for coins like the 1997 D quarter proves how numismatic passion turns ordinary change into history-rich artifacts. Collectors from around the world seek these coins not just for their material worth but for the story they tell, a story of American heritage, minting evolution, and unexpected treasure.